the land of Israel, in the area that we call the Galilee, there's a body of water called in Hebrew the Kinneret. Kinneret means harp, and it's named simply because of the shape of the water. We call it sometimes the Sea of Galilee or the Lake of Tiberias, and it is indeed a lake, it's fresh water. It lays some distance below sea level, and I think because of the configuration of the land around it and the mountains, for some reason it's prone to, say, very, very sudden storms. Storms can arise without any notice, and they can be very fierce. And they can also suddenly stop without any notice. And if we look at the gospel stories, we see that several times the disciples, and sometimes Jesus with them, were caught there on the Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee, by a storm. During one of the storms, our Lord was able to sleep right through it, which must point to the peace which he himself knew within himself. The story we hear today says the following: that our Lord sent his disciples before him and told them to go over across the sea to the other side of the lake. And he, as he so often did, went by himself up into the mountains to pray in solitude. Something which I think everyone needs from time to time. He finishes praying. The boat, for some reason, whether it had drifted or what, was now in the middle of the lake, and a storm was going on. And the disciples in the boat saw that Jesus was coming to them, walking on the water. At least they saw something. First, they thought he was a ghost. Then they recognized him, and they said, "It is I." And the story switches to Peter. Peter's an interesting character. You know, every time I see Peter in the Gospels, I get the impression that he was a very impetuous individual, ready to react or act, sometimes without any thinking, and usually with good intention. If you think, for example, the time of the Transfiguration, Peter suddenly said, "Lord, it's a good place for you to be. Let's build 3 tabernacles and stay here." And there's the impetuosity of faith and eagerness, perhaps, for the place of prayer. Even when Peter was called, he was very reactive, very, very quickly. "Lord, I'm not worthy you should come near me." The Lord simply says, "No, never mind. Follow me." And now Peter sees the Lord walking on the water. And he says, "Well, Lord, if it's you, let me come to you walking on the water." And Jesus says, "Come." Well, maybe a question arises here. Why did Peter want to go to Jesus walking on the water? Presumably they were somewhere out in the middle of the lake. Wouldn't it have been more sensible to wait for our Lord to approach the boat, take him in, and then go to the other side? And I've often wondered, did Peter look at Christ walking on the water and say to himself, "Oh, that's something. I'd like to try that." Maybe it was the joy of seeking a thrill, of going to walk on the water. Whatever it was, he got in the boat, and he tried. Suddenly he looked down, and this, myself, being rather afraid of heights, I can well imagine when Peter looked down and saw the waves churning and rolling under his feet. I must have thought, where am I? What can I do? And suddenly, down he goes into the water. He cries out to Christ, help me. And our Lord his hands, he raises them up. And I've always thought, with a bit of a smile on his face and maybe tongue in cheek, he said to Peter, oh my, how small is your faith? He probably chuckled at it. Because, our Lord knows our weaknesses. And I'm sure that when he says to anyone, either in the scriptures or even now, because I know that now, very frequently, whether we hear him or not, whether we try, we can. Even now, I'm sure our Lord says to many of us, how small is your faith? Oh my, how weak is your faith? There's no condemnation. There's perhaps a little bit of amusement. There's certainly a great deal of understanding. Which of us, if any, could, like Peter, walk on the water? Now, I don't mean literally. I mean, which of us, like Peter, could perhaps have the nerve to try something unknown, undone before, to try something which would be a venture, which would be a leap of faith? Some do. Not very often, though, do we really have this ability. And so often when we try to use our faith, when we try to do something, we suddenly get the second thought. We realize, where are we? What am I doing? And our faith fails, and perhaps we fail. Now, did our Lord really walk on the water? Did Peter walk on the water? Well, many people have discussed the story. They made different opinions about it. One interpretation says that our Lord wasn't walking on the water, but by the water. Because both the Greek and the Aramaic could mean that. Yeah? People have asked me sometimes, what do you think? My usual answer to that is, I don't know. And I don't care. Because what I'm interested in there is not what literally may have happened. I prefer to look and see, what does this mean? What is the real truth which can confront me in this story? And that's the most important thing. When we read the scriptures, when we see the portraits of our Lord, see what he did, hear what he said, it's not so much important that we should look at the details and try to comprehend and try to understand, but rather we should look and say, what does this say? What's its real meaning? Where does this strike me? And really where it strikes me, and I think strikes many people, is the person of Peter himself. Eager in pictures, tries to do something, as we say in English sometimes, bites off more than he can actually choose. Tries something which is beyond him, and then he seems to succeed. But his faith is not strong enough. He questions, and that's it. But our Lord is there to raise him. Our Lord is there to raise Peter up. Our Lord is there to raise him up. How often do we walk on the water? How often do we make a decision? How often do we say, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to give that? I remember once years ago, a young man very much like Peter, very impetuous, who had had a feeling of suddenly turning towards Christ and was very eager, told me, in the future, I'm going to run my life, I'm going to do my work really in a Christian manner. I'm going to, and he went on, I won't bother with the details. And I thought, well, this is a nice intention. This is a nice resolution. A couple of years later, I asked him, remember what you told me about how you were going to live your life, manage your work? Are you doing that? Well, he said, sounded good, but religion is religion. Reality is reality. In a sense, he had walked on the water, he tried to walk on the water, and he lost his faith, he lost his strength, or if he didn't lose it, it weakened, and there was the end of his resolve. And all of us, aren't we all like Peter? You know, we can almost say that Peter, in this particular gospel book, Peter is almost the picture of the average Christian. The average Christian who sometimes will say, let me come to you, Lord, or who will say, I want to give myself to you, Lord. I want to be in your service. And then, for whatever reason, with initial strength, with initial eagerness, that initial determination suddenly weakens. And we fall back on our plans. I wonder how many of us have been like Peter in this. Peter, who, when our Lord was arrested in the garden, and actually I've always liked Peter for this part. He drew a sword and he cut off the ear of one of these servants of the high priest. I must admit, I sort of like that sudden urge to defend himself or to defend what is right. It was also pretty impetuous, and our Lord said, no, don't do so. And then later, when Peter had followed our Lord, and he was confronted by one of the maids, saying, hey, you're a Galilean. You're a follower of this Jesus, aren't you? Immediately, Peter said, no, I am not. And 3 times that happened, and on the 3rd time, Peter really lost control. And the scripture says he began to curse and to swear, saying, no, denying it. Now, none of us have ever been in a position where we've literally been threatened, or maybe I shouldn't say none of us have. And as we all know, there are many people in this world who are in a position where they're threatened and maybe very often tempted to deny our Lord. But think of this. Have you ever been in a position, and maybe if we're all honest, we might say yes. Have you ever been in a position where perhaps you should have said something, or done something, or spoken out from a Christian perspective, and just decided best to say nothing? Have we ever been in a position where we've refused or failed to act out of our devotion to Christ? Have we ever been afraid that if we say something, or if we appear to be too righteous, holy, sanctimonious or something, if we appear to be too righteous, have we ever been afraid that people might chuckle at us a bit, make fun? And so we draw back. Maybe sometimes we've been tempted to help a beggar or something. And we stopped because we thought people will laugh, oh, the person's a sucker. Or perhaps we thought, no, that's too much, I can't do that. And we failed. No? We started to walk in the water and we sunk. A Christian must live in Christ and for Christ and with Christ. Always. Not simply every now and then. Once upon a time at some kind of meeting, I wasn't there, but there's nothing more than here. Somebody made a remark about the decision which was being made. And this person said, but no, before we do that, let's think what Christ would say or do in that situation. And somebody else replied, never mind that business, that's fine for that business about being Christian. That's fine for Sunday, but not for the real world. So many things in our faith, so many things are fine for Sunday, or they're fine to talk about or to speak, but don't take them too seriously. Lord, says Peter, let me come to you walking on the water. And he steps out. This is going to be fun. And whoops, down he goes. And so often we're the same, We get some bit of enthusiasm. Suddenly it wanes. And down we go. What happens? Peter was fortunate. He remembered to cry out to our Lord. Help me, Lord. And when he did, the Lord stretched his hand and raised him up and took him to safety. When we look at that, it's tempting then to say, oh wow, he had a close call, wasn't he lucky? Forget about it. No, it wasn't a close call. And no, he wasn't lucky. Peter's faith was too weak. His doubt, his uncertainty was not strong, was too strong. And what about us? How strong is our faith? How strong is our doubt? Can our doubt overcome our faith? When our Lord says to us, as he must have said countless times to different people, do you have faith? Do you believe? And I've always liked that story after the Transfiguration when our Lord comes down from the mountain and the man has brought his child, his epileptic child, and asks him, our Lord, to heal him. Our Lord asks him, do you have faith? Do you believe? And the man says, yes, I have faith. Help my lack of faith. Yes, I am trying to have faith. And I often think, when anyone asks us, be it our Lord or distant acquaintance, do you have faith? Perhaps our answer should not be so much, I have faith, but I am trying to have faith. I have what little faith I can manage to muster. I'm trying to believe, but it's dreadfully difficult. So what do? And we cry out to our Lord. Help me. Help my lack of faith. Help my unbelief. Help my doubt. Raise me up. Did our Lord walk on the water? I don't know. Nobody knows really. I don't care. But when we walk on the water, when we try to live by our faith, by what we say we believe, what we say we're, and when we fail, we must always remember, cry out to our Lord. Lord, help me. Lord, raise me up. Lord, see my weak faith. Take it and strengthen me. And the Lord will chuckle a bit. And maybe he'll shake his head. He'll say, oh my, what little faith you have. But come on, I'll raise you up. And just as our Lord raised Peter out of the sea. So if we cry out to him in faith, he will smile at us and raise us up and tell us, keep going. And the boat crossed over to the side of the lake, and there the people brought their sick and suffering to our Lord. He brought them in faith, and our Lord healed them. Many times we will walk on the water, or try to walk on the water, figuratively speaking. Many times we will fail. And hopefully many times we'll cry out to the Lord. And he will raise us up and help us to grow in his faith and his love and his strength. Because beyond Christ, there is no place that is safe and secure. Only in him. And one thing I'll have you remember. Christ is risen.
Indeed, he is risen.
No, that's not only for Easter. That's for every day. For every moment, for every hour of our life. Christ is risen and he is here with us. And always will be until the end of all time. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.